Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. Okay, you guys, we're going to do Scrappy Saturday live, and I have gathered some scraps. I haven't gone through them. I just basically took handfuls of scraps off the top of my box, and I'm going to work on, I was going to let you guys pick, and I'm going to give y'all time to jump on and pick one of these Tim Holtz. I'm kind of thinking this one, to be honest. And as I'm like, I'm gonna let you pick, then I immediately just already make a decision. I think this one would be really cool to work on. So let's work on this one. But this is a Tim Holtz folio. You don't have to have one. I just think that people who are just getting started with journal making may like to have a template where they don't have to measure and they don't have to worry about building something. Hi, Amy. Good morning, dear. How are you? So yeah, I bought these just for our beginners here. So they could see, one, what comes in one of these packages from Tim, and not have to make something. Also, I think this would be great template to make something. Now, we've made an accordion journal just recently here on my channel. Last weekend, in fact, we made an accordion journal. They are so easy to make from scratch. And so that's what this is. This is an accordion journal. And it has these, I like these little flip out, what can be a pocket, or you can just leave it as a flip, whatever you want. But yeah, just a little boop boop accordion journal. So I showed y'all how to make these last weekend if you want to make one from scratch. Or maybe you have one of these and you just need to get it out of the package like me and put it to use. So this is the Pocket Folio. It's the Tim Holtz Ideology. It just came out. I really like how they're adding the picture now on these. So that's, he put out 2 folios recently. He also put out this booklet one. I could go ahead and open that up and show you what it looks like. We're not going to do this one today, unless I open it up and change my mind. That could happen. You get twine and this ribbon, and then this one you have to sew together. I thought y'all might appreciate a no-sew. It looks like you could just tie it in though. And maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Interesting. Yeah, we're not doing this one today. I'm not feeling it, but that is the other version that he released. Hi, Rhonda Lane. How are you? Hi, Darla. Hey, Cordelia. Cordelia, have you already made breakfast? Okay, so we're going to work on this one and with scraps. Look at that. She's a little cutie. This will be like, that's Christmas, you know? But let's see what we got. Let's just see. I have got so many random scraps, you guys. So we've got some tags already. I really like these. I'm thinking we might use these. One for the front cover, one for the back. Okay, I'm gonna tuck that in. These I think will be great even just for these little flips right here. You know, all these little flip outs. We've got scraps for that. This is really cool. Will this work for a main page, like a background? Oh yeah, that'll totally work. So we're just gonna go through my scraps and work on this little folio. It's just a bunch of random Like, I didn't pick anything real specific. It was just skimming off the top of the scrap box and grabbing some things. That's all I did. There's some gel prints. I mean, a little bit of everything. They're cute. So let's do this, shall we? Let's do it. There's even more. Let's look back here. Some kind of retro paper. I mean, vellum. Just all kinds of random stuff. This is going to be fun. I think it's going to be a pretty lively little journal by the time we've added scraps to it. That's for sure. Love these images. Those are from Bontique Vintage. So let me find my book again. It's over here. Okay, good. All right, let me put my scraps off to the side for now. Oh, you know what else I grabbed? I grabbed these greeting cards. Do y'all remember the journal that I made for the couple that was renewing their vows? Well, the woman loved, oh, that's so sweet. She loved her journal so much. She had never seen a junk journal before, but ended up loving it. And she sent me a thank you card right here. And look at this thank you card. Isn't that lovely? And then she sent me a bunch of cards. So wasn't that sweet? And she sent me these cards for my junk journal making. I've never met her. It's just one of my mom's church friends. So real sweet, real sweet. So those are in, those I guess got landed in my scraps somehow. So let's move, I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way. Ooh, I definitely want to put this paper in there. I love that paper. This journal is going to be wild and fun with all these different scraps. Oh, let's get to work. Let's do this. Okay. So I even have a bag. I've got so many scraps. So I kind of already know what I want to do with my cover. I want to put these on my covers. I really love this. It's hard to pick because, of course, that is gorgeous as well. Scissors. I need scissors. Hey there, Clint. How you doing, Darla? And Miss Susan. Hi, Susan. How are you? Good afternoon. Are we already in the afternoon? You're in the afternoon, I can tell. I don't know. I did a different video this morning. Sneak peek. Y'all ready? I always love to give y'all a sneak peek. Look what I made this morning. I have my be right back sign. So whenever you see this sitting on my desk and it's quiet, it means I ran to get something and I'll be right back. It means this live stream is still going. I just had to run off because I usually have to run off at least one time in every live video. It's just the nature of the game around here. But I finished and made my little sign today. So I made a video for it. I'm going to release it to my channel members here pretty soon. And then I'll release it to everyone else as well. Just to give my channel members a little jump start on the behind the scenes, the making the sign. I'm so excited though. Like, I absolutely love it. I have had these wooden letters sitting on my desk. I got them at the Dollar General, by the way. And I got the BRB, and then I was at the Dollar General last night because it's the first thing I pass by when I leave my neighborhood, so it's just ultra convenient. And I saw this wooden pennant kind of sign, and the letters were already at the Dollar General where I'd bought them, and I knew it was going to hang off, but I kind of liked that. And I loved that it had a string that it could hang, so I just have it hanging off of my tripod, honestly. And now it's just ready to go. So that's your little sneaky peek for today. So these are going to go here, but we're going to obviously put more stuff behind them. I kind of want to get started on these little cute little flip pockets. So I think I'm going to do that. Really love this paper right here. I love cherries and pears and butterflies and plums and raspberries. I love all these things. So let's put it on the tag, or this little flip. What I'm going to do is just fold it down. Okay. Trace around it. That yellow teddy bear prints from Please. Yellow teddy bear. Oh. That is from, these two come in the same kit. This is from Bontique Vintage Design on Etsy. And if you use my name, Biddy Penny, you get 50% off everything, all of his digitals in his shop. 50% off. Just use my name. Drop my name in the coupon code, and you can get this kit for 50% off. Isn't it lovely? We're definitely going to use these in this journal. It's going to be very whimsical and fun. So even though I have boxes of stuff already made and ready to go for the craft fair I'm still like wanting to make more. Of course. It's never enough. So let's just add this. Oh, I love it. And I love how this is going to tie in. Naturally, there's always going to be some flowers and nature themed stuff and whatever I make. So it's just going to happen. It's just the way it is. So it's great. I love my scraps. I already know I'm going to like them when I get my scraps out. Because I liked them enough to use them the first time. I'm not sure about this one, but what if we put it on the inside? So I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Okay, when I was making my sign video for you guys, and I was making my sign, I talked about this pencil. I dreamed about this pencil last night. I was with my cousins and we were going through my grandmother's belongings. And this pencil like rolled across the desk. And then Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was like, "Hey, I want that pencil." And I don't think I let him have it. In real life, I'd be like, "Okay, you can have that pencil, Dwayne." But no, not in my dream. I was like, "You can't have that pencil." That's my pencil. Oh, the silliness that goes on inside my head, even when I'm asleep, is pretty astounding. So I was crafting and making my "Be Right Back" sign this morning. And I went to go grab a pencil, and this was the first one I saw, and it made me remember that dream. Good times, good times. Okay, when you're going along with like a prefab, but even if it's not prefab and you've just made something like this and you're covering, so I'm just covering is all I'm doing right now. Make sure you don't get in that crease Let me lift this up so you can see it real good. Make sure when you put your paper down that, you know, you put it enough below the crease right there that when it folds up, it folds well. You don't, if you go over that line or too close to it, it will not fold as well. So I would say that that's kind of like the most critical thing when you're working with a little journal like this one and covering pieces. Watch out for that. Love this paper too. This journal, I don't know what y'all would use it for, but if I were to keep it, this would make such a cute little like scrapbook journal where you could put your pictures. Wouldn't that be adorable to make this like a little scrapbook kind of journal? I am going to be scrapbooking with you guys on my channel here pretty soon. I want to scrapbook the trips, that the little weekend getaways. I like scrapbooking like an occasion, a holiday, like little things. I like little bite-sized projects, nothing too big. Okay, we were talking about scrapbooks actually on our way home yesterday from the football game. And when we, in 2006, when we came back from Europe and before we got married in 2007, I scrapbooked our journey because we were in Europe for 3 months. We visited like 11 countries. And I did like 6 scrapbooks, and we had them at our wedding. And my hubby and I were talking about that on our way home yesterday, because it's like, how did I not know then that I was a paper crafter? How did that get by me? I should have known right then and there I was a paper crafter, but it took me another 10 years to figure it out. I lost 10 years of my paper crafting potential, not realizing right then that I was a paper crafter. It gave us a good laugh. I kind of like the idea, because there's 3 flaps, 3 of these. Kind of like the idea of all 3 of the end sides being the same pattern. It'll be a little bit of consistency, which is kind of nice when you're doing something completely random, like making a project with just scraps. If you can find a way to add a little bit of a pattern, for me, my brain likes that. Kim, you're awake. Hi, good morning. I have real weird dreams. I have always had weird dreams. I have a lot of reoccurring dreams. I have places that I go in my dreams, like fictional cities and stuff. Yeah, I don't like it. Believe me, I'd rather not, but I don't seem to have a choice. We could go back to this one. Let's do that. Let's use this one on here, and then we'll have a nice pattern. I like that. I like the idea of that. Another thing you could do, just gonna say, is you could cut this out one time and use it as a template and not have to measure it every time the way I'm doing. I'm probably not doing it the most efficient way. Whatever. Hi, Deidre. How you doing? There we go. And then I have more of this paper. So I'm just gonna line it up here like so. So, of all my grandmother's possessions in my dream, I took a comb. Which just made me laugh too. Which I don't know if y'all were here for it before, but bobby pins always make me think of my grandma. I always think lemon cake and bobby pins. And goulash and other things. But definitely lemon cake and bobby pins. I definitely get my rebel spirit from my grandmother. My mom, too. I mean, I'm definitely, basically, my husband married Lucille Ball. I don't know. Feel bad for the guy. But not only am I like Lucy, but my mom's a little bit like Lucy, too. So he's so sweet. He always helps with anything. He and my son mow our yard and do all the honeydews. So we were there for July 4th. We all went to the parade together, and then we went to her house for breakfast afterwards. And she had a whole honeydew list for the boys. And they just do it with a smile. They're just fine. And I love that. Okay. Hey, how did that get off? Excuse me? That is not right. I guess it's just bad manufacturing, which, whatever, it's fine. But I have to fix it. I can't tolerate that. Yeah, this is me ripping it apart. But it's crooked. I don't want it to be crooked. We're going to have to straighten it. There we go. That's better. Nothing we can't fix. Let me just make sure I have it right, though. Yeah, I had it right. Okay. All right. I don't know what happened there. I don't remember it being crooked when I got it out of the package. I guess I wasn't paying attention. The good thing is I could rip it apart and fix it. I can also turn that into a pocket now that I've torn it up. Is this a flap? That is a flap. Let me make sure I get it straight. Do y'all remember it being crooked? Was it always crooked? I don't know. That was weird. I'm getting it dirty. My glue fingers. That was supposed to be like this, by the way. This little flap. Huh. I don't know. Let me glue. I'm going to go ahead and glue the whole thing. We want it to stay together. Did y'all have a nice 4th of July for those stateside? We did. We had a nice time. It was real mellow. I mean, we went to the parade. We went to breakfast at Grandma's house. And that was just about it. I mean, we watched the fireworks show from our house. We have a nice view. We're on the highest part for many, many miles. So we can see the town that's 10 miles away. We can see their fireworks show. So it's nice. We don't even have to leave home and we can see it. I'm going to do my covers last. Let's go ahead. I really liked this industrial grunge. Let's figure out which page that's going to go on. Let's put it on this one. Yes, I fought Dwayne The Rock Johnson for a pencil. Probably a Dollar Tree pencil at that. Not even a fancy one. I was not having it. Can't come into my craft room and start just taking things just because you're The Rock. I'm 5'2" and feisty. Watch out. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're gonna have to make the funniest card for my son. His birthday is in 6 days, and he's so goofy. I love him so much. And I mean, he's not really a goofy person. He's actually a quite serious person, but when he is goofy, it's a lot of fun. Anyways, he keeps talking all this silly talk, and I want to make him a card. Ooh, look at these scraps. I've got the scraps. Oh, these are a lot of like, I still need to make my, these are kind of like card front scraps, good backgrounds. I don't know how these came in here. They're usually in a different box. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's Bontique Vintage Design who made those printables. That is correct. If you watch my first of the month video where I share everything that I made the month before, I know I have the coupon code in there and the link to his Etsy shop. Anton's his name. He is a sweetheart, and I really like his designs. He has over 500. He has a lot to choose from. So I'm just doing some random backgrounds, and some of these backgrounds, which you may or may not be able to see, aren't reaching the edge completely, and I'm not worried about that. We could come in with washi tape, but I'll probably just come in with ink and ink blend around them. I liked this blue with this. I think, what do we want to put up here? I don't think these are big enough. Not quite. This piece is really interesting. That's definitely big enough. It's got this flocking on it. That's a really interesting piece. You know what I thought was cute? I thought this card was super cute from the thank you stack of cards, and I just cut this piece out. That's really sweet. This piece isn't really kind of going with everything else. I get that. We're just gonna roll with it though, because we can always put something else over it and make it work, because I think this journal is going to be a little more sweet and a little more whimsical than that industrial piece. I'm just playing with scraps. Ooh, I like this. I like these. Let's do that. You know, when you get one of these folios, you could measure it and case it essentially and make your own. I'm on vacation again, y'all. I was off yesterday and had such a good time with the family. We watched a whole lot of football, soccer, and we, thank goodness, watched the Spain game at home because that's my team, and once we went to the pub slash restaurant, I would have been way too distracted and not able to pay attention the way I wanted to. So I'm so glad we went for the Portugal game, because I have a lot less. I don't care. I don't care who wins that game, but I care who wins the Spain game, and I want to see every bit of the action. So I'm glad we saved it. And we went to the pub for the Portugal game, and we were at home for the Spain game. And they won. But Germany gave them a run for their money. Like, my goodness, I wasn't sure if they were going to pull it off. But they did, and it was so funny because they went into overtime, and we were on our way to we ended up having to watch part of the game in the car. Okay, I watched, my husband drove, but watched part of the game on the drive. It's only 20 minutes to get to this little English pub, but yeah, watched in the car, got there, got our seat, our table, just in time to see them win the game. Sorry, I hope I'm not spoiling it. Bad etiquette on my part. If I am, I'm really sorry. But like, my husband will not like use the internet or do anything when he hasn't seen the game yet. He would be disappointed that I was sharing results already. Like, have to give people time to watch the game. But yeah, Spain won, and I was so elated because that's my team. But there was German fans. I think I was the only Spanish fan there. So I don't think they appreciated my exuberant cheering. Poor people. But my son was a World Cup baby, basically. In 2010, we were watching the World Cup, and I was very pregnant. And my team won the World Cup. Spain won the World Cup. And I started running around the house like a crazy woman, all excited. And 2 hours later, I was in labor. So he's a little World Cup baby. That's how excited I get about my team. I fell in love with the Spanish team in 2006 at that World Cup. I just I love Spain. I would move there in a heartbeat. I don't know, just fell in love with Spain and their team, and I'm not changing. I like the way they play. I like the way this journal is coming together too. Hey Maddie, how you doing? Does anyone watch the Rockstar? Oh yes, Cordelia. I am subscribed. The bell's turned on. I like. I share. I don't know. I don't usually comment, but I love the Rockstar videos. The Rockstar animal videos. Yes, the one with the rock and his dog is super hilarious. When he has that little treat and he just keeps squeaking it. Our dog is the same way. We rescued our dog, or adopted her from a family that couldn't keep her anymore. And they told us she doesn't like any toys. She's really boring. She really needed out of that home because they didn't appreciate her. Okay. She was destined to be our dog. Anyways, they were like, yeah, she doesn't do anything. She's really boring. Like, you know, all these mean things to say about my dog. Anyways, they weren't true. She does like toys. They just need to squeak. So I could totally relate to the rock with this dog with the squeaky toy. Bontique Vintage Designs is having a huge sale. Yes, Anton throws some mega sales. Ooh, look at that. Well, this is almost too easy because I have these scraps. It's just making it almost too easy here. Yes, and you can get 50% off using my code. He just sent me some new, he lets me pick what I want to work with, which is super sweet. And I've picked my July picks and he sent them to me, so I need to print them up and get to work because there's some fun stuff I picked out to work with. This is a failed foiling. I am not a foiler. I don't foil. Let's see. Let's just see this funky little journal. What's next for it? I like that. Do I like this with the blue and the yellow? I actually think I like the black and the white better. I don't know why, but I think I actually like this measuring tape one better. How you doing, Maddie? You doing good? Oh, you can fly in your dreams, Kim? Cool. I did want to. I used to be able to fly, and but then I couldn't get down. Have you ever done that in your dreams? Like I'd fly up, but then I couldn't figure out how to come down. That was a sensation I wasn't real crazy about. Let's see if I like this one here. It's okay. It's not like wowing me by any means. Let's see. I feel like I'm cheating, but these are my scraps. I just feel like I'm cheating a little bit because it's already cut. I'm not having to cut anything. This piece is kind of wild. Let's see. Oh, Deidre's sitting in a Joann's parking lot waiting for them to open. You go, girl. Have some fun with that. I like your ambition. Deidre, way to go. You were on it. We all want to know, what are you going for? What are you wanting? Look at this. This is that little card. I don't think it really works there. I mean, it kind of works with this theme, but it doesn't really work there. What is up with this thing, y'all? Seriously. I would just make my own, okay? I love Tim Holtz. I love ideology, but I would just make my own. Why is it moving? Why is it getting crooked? I don't like it. Maybe. I see. I'm the dummy. I take it all back. Now I know why it got all crooked. I think he has it designed like this because he's a smart guy. So you can take these out and decorate them without the covers on it. I'm the dummy. I take it all back. It's me. I'm the problem. I thought it was a construction problem. It's not. It's a construction bonus. we can just tip this in. That would be fun. And you could even leave it sticking out. We don't have to trim it down. Hey, Brian. Hi, Missy. How you doing? Rebecca's here. Hi. Double mint gum, aprons, Harlequin romances remind me of my grandmother. Oh, I love that. Yummy. Cordelia had a good 4th. They stayed home, smoked ribs, and made baked beans and potato salad. That sounds so yummy, Cordelia. Yes, that sounds delicious. I'm going to go ahead and glue this in because we've already made it this far. Why not? But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and glue it in. It moving around is bugging me. So, no more of that. Just need to make sure it's straight. My husband made the best tacos I've ever had in my life. Yeah, I'll be 46 next month. That's how good these tacos were yesterday. Oh man, they were so good. Like, that man, he can cook. It stresses him out. He doesn't like it. But he seasons things so nicely. So I had made some pork loin the night before. So he seasoned the pork loin with like barbecue sauce and chopped it up real fine. And then he made his roasted rosemary potatoes and some charro beans that were refried. It was delicious. They were so good. Okay, so before I put this down, oh, that would be cute. Yeah, I want to put a background. I know you won't see much of it here, but when this flips out, you will see it, and that'll be cute. So let's do that. Yeah, fireworks are fun. I saw a firework fail this morning that made me sad on the internet. I was like, oh man, that would be bad. We used to do like the little ones with the kids, but we don't really do them ourselves. We just go and watch or watch from our back porch. So I'm going to tip this in, and all that means is I'm going to tape it down. I'm going to tape it down right here. I want enough tape on that edge because I want it to hold it in, but I can also tape it from the other side too. I like seeing a little bit of that there. See, and then this can fold over. And then if you open it, yeah, sorry, open it like this. I was like, why is that coming off? Okay, then we can tape it from this side too. Like that. Then last night, we weren't done having fun, even after all the soccer fun. We put a family movie on in the driveway and watched Harry Potter outside under the stars with the kiddos, and my niece and nephew came over for it. That was fun. It's summer, so it's time to have fun. I don't know, this is a wild little journal, but I like it. I really wasn't planning on just using a bunch of these pieces, but I was planning on using my scraps. think I'm going to have to do a lot of ink blending. Maybe washi tape, maybe other scraps. I think that's the fun thing about really honestly just using your scraps and making something up is you just don't know what you're going to end up with. It's kind of a surprise. I'm going to make these sunflowers work. I like those two together. That'll work. But do I want them like this? I don't think so. I think this is fine. Yes, yes, it's coming up. I'm going to be 46. And I've got to get in shape. It's no longer like, oh, it'd be nice to be in shape. No, it's like, I want to live longer, so I need to get in shape. It's now a necessity. It's not a choice. Wow, look at that side. No, it doesn't go, but it may be better than this. Just when we thought we almost had that side done, I'm gonna, now, wouldn't have to cover all this with paper. I had stamps. You could definitely use stamps. Look, Cordelia. You could definitely stamp these. You could do mixed media. You could use napkins and do all the Holtzy things. But I'm just playing with scraps. That's what I'm doing. Well, these, ooh, I kind of like those two together. It's different. It pulls out the colors of the flowers. That's fun. Let's do that. And I can't take it too seriously. These are just scraps after all. And this book is nice and all, but like I can make one real fast. So I don't need to be too precious about it either. Like, oh, but that's my Tim Holtz folio. It doesn't matter. Just use it. Throw something together, see what happens. You may just like it. That's my hubby. He probably thinks I'm not in alive. Right. Yes. Yes. Hi, Dina. You will be able to catch this on replay. It'll be on my channel. Absolutely. I don't know if you'll want to see it. It's kind of, it's just, all projects go through an awkwardness, y'all. I have to always remind myself of that too. There was definitely a period when I was doing a lot more mixed media on my channel and people would be like, I didn't know where you were going with that, but then I ended up liking the page or whatever, and it's like all projects, and I have to remind myself of this, go through kind of awkward stages. I don't know if that's, let's see, I'm thinking about lining this up over here. all I can say is, I'm digging through my scraps some more. Over here off to the side. I had gotten all of these out, planning on using them. I must wonder if that's like too matchy-matchy. Let's try it. Do y'all have any plans this weekend? What are y'all doing this weekend? I don't even know what we're doing this weekend. Something. We're trying to decide. Trying to keep these kids busy. That's what we were really doing. My son wants to start a YouTube channel. He'll be 14 in 6 days. So he can. He's trying to decide on his channel name. So that is something we will be working on together. Let's do this and make this a pocket. And I like her there framed like that. You know what's going to happen with this book is that every spread is going to feel like you're kind of in a different journal. A lot of times I have a theme, you know, I pick a theme and make a journal based on a theme. This one is completely random. Oh, Missy caught the I didn't know they were having a sale, the Joanne sale. Oh, by the way, they seem to have gotten their shipping thing figured out. So if you order off when I ordered off Joanne before, and it took like 3 months. I'm not lying. It took 3 months to get my stuff, and they kept sending it like a little bit at a time. But I rolled the dice and I ordered a couple of the Tim Holtz watercolor pencils from them because they were $14 a set. Hello. Such a good price. And I was trying to complete the collection. And yeah, it was here within a week. So they seem to have worked out the kinks of their shipping, which is really nice for us crafters. Didn't take 3 months. You know, here's the thing about shipping, is that these aren't needs. These are wants. So we don't want to wait. That's why Deidre's just in the parking lot waiting on them to open up. She's like, I'm not going to wait for them to ship it. I'm going to go get it. I guess we don't want to wait for our needs either, do we? We can wait for our wants a little better than we can wait for our needs. Sure. I was thinking, I don't have any grandfathers still, so we're good on this. It's an Easter card for a grandfather. But why don't we cut this out and make it something to go in this pocket. Wow, Hallmark, with your pearlescent paper. Look at you go. I like this outside. This is real wonky. I should probably get my paper trimmer out. He has so many awesome digitals. Yes, check out Bontique Vintage Design. I know, I love his shop. It was so cool when he reached out to me because I had already been shopping with him and loved his designs, and then he reached out and said, hey, want to collaborate? Because I'll give all your subscribers a 50% off coupon. Yes. Someone looking to hook my people up? Absolutely. With something that I know I like and that I'll play with and have fun with. A way to give back to all of y'all. Getting you those discount codes. Which definitely also go over to Casa de Papel, where I got my quinceañera. If you like, you know, Latin or Spanish things, because she's also giving y'all 20% off. This is, my glue is still wet, but I just want to make sure this will fit in there. Now we have a cute little journaling card that we made out of a greeting card. Isn't that fun? I'm just going to stick it in there like that for now. That's where that goes. Oh, that's it? That's the front. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. So, and this is the back. Oh, well, hello there. I didn't know that's where we were. In the whole scheme of things. I still like this cutie. I don't know if she really goes. We put the bear on this side, didn't we? Yes. Let's just cut her out and see if she fits the bill or not. I also don't have a stepmom. So, just making the most of this. That's sweet. I like it. We'll do it. Let's go for it. We can't mess it up. We can't really go wrong. We're just doing Scrappy project. And this is for real, just scraps. Okay. We can also give it the Timmy tape treatment. I'm a youngster. I'm 45. That's right, Kim. I don't feel like, I mean, I feel like I'm 15 sometimes. I probably act like it too. And then other times, because I'm not in shape, I'm feeling older. That's why I got to get in shape. I like the Timmy tape treatment. Okay. And so this side, did not realize we were working with like the opening page to this. I didn't catch that. Wasn't realizing that. But this side was supposed to be this, so I think it'll work out in the end. Let's do a little bit of masterboard here with my scraps. But when you were playing with Anton's Digitals, I went on and bought 23 of them. Wow, they're so awesome, but I must have missed the teddy bears, so I'll go back after watching. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry, Rhonda. Well, actually, I think it's called something like Springtime Nostalgia. That's what my brain is making up right now. If it's accurate, I don't know. But I think it's called Springtime Nostalgia, the kit that I'm working, where those two pieces are from. You're set, Rhonda Lane. You can make all kinds of stuff. by the way, he's keeping that coupon code active. As long as I'm using his stuff, it's available to you guys. And I like having something like that available to you guys. Okay, kind of using some of the random pieces that are in the journal, so maybe it'll all kind of come together and make a little more sense to whoever picks it up. Something like that. No real precise measuring required. That'll work. That will work. We need to put a little something up there. I really like this. Yeah, let's do that. I was going to put this on the inside. Not anymore. You guys, I think I'm going to watch Fried Green Tomatoes today, in case you were wondering. Yeah, I think I'm going to watch Fried Green Tomatoes. I watched a little bit of Craft Roulette last night before I got like a few minutes at the beginning. I got to see the gallery, which always makes me happy to see the things that people make. And then I got to watch towards the end when they were just about done making their cards. Anyways, one of the parameters is movie, and I was like, oh, that is my parameter. Like, I think Mary might have put that on there for me. Not. She did not, but I'm just going to think that. And I was like, oh my gosh, what movie would I choose? There's so many. I've made Fried Green Tomatoes inspired cards before. I made 4 of them on my channel. I mean, even if I just watched the Kathy Bates parts, face it, girls, I'm older. I have more insurance. I love that movie so much, though. Okay, I'm here. Wow, hi, Barbie. I'm just over here crafting, chatting, way delayed on comments. Don't mind me. I hope you're doing good. I need to go see your collage, your bird collage. I didn't get to see that. Popped up this morning, but I was busy. I need to do a bird collage. I've been meaning to do that ever since you started them. Collages for the birds is something Barbie started. Nellie and Ruth Designs. Sorry. I feel like a lot of you have been here with me for a while already know. But I've got new friends. So when I talk about Barbie, I'm talking about Nellie and Ruth Designs. Debbie Trapp, how you doing? I know I'm behind. I'm going to catch up to y'all, though. 46 would be awesome. Brian, you're going to be in the 46 club with me? Nice. Nice. Let's do it up. Let's do them proud. For all these that want to be in the 46 club again. Let's have some fun. I sent my brothers. I have 4 older brothers. And I like to just send them, you know, memes and stuff. And I sent them one that had like a lady with, she's older and she had bright pink hair, and her poodle had pink hair too. She was riding the New York subway and she's wearing a crazy outfit that I would like to wear. And I was like, just so y'all know, this is where I'm headed. And they laughed and they're like, I think you've already been there. I think you're already there. I am the black sheep of the family. Very different than my bros, but we love each other regardless. They love me and put up with me just like you guys. Okay. Back cover done. It's going to make that journaling card make more sense now. Let's see. I bet that pocket's dry enough for me to put that in there. That's going to go right there. I don't know what you do with this journal. You add pictures, you write on things. Yeah, I'm still struggling with sunflowers. I have no idea why I'm struggling so much with those sunflowers. But I am. Whatever, I'm not going to force it. Let's come over here, take a look. We still have this area to work on. Move over, Scraps. Move over. And then all of these. Oh, this spot needs something. Nope. Girl, Missy, you bring out that Delusions journal. Tear it up. Go for it. Just have fun. Don't hoard it. Use it. You can make another journal. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. I don't even know what size these pages are because I've had the pleasure of just having stuff already cut in my scraps. So I didn't have to know the size of these pages. I haven't had to measure anything so far. Afternoon with my daughter. Oh, Vicky, I love that. I love that you and your daughter craft together. I still can't win Sparkle Heart over to the scrapbooking. Oh, Barbie, want to scrapbook with me? Or just want to go live with me sometime? Just throwing that out there. I know we had to wait, but because we tried at the beginning, or I tried at the beginning of the year. It wasn't a good time. But I need to get some scrapbooking done. You've been scrapbooking. Just a thought. Jessie B. You're probably already gone. I know I'm behind, but hi. How you doing, sweetie? When I got this folio, this is not what I thought I would do with it. But I'm glad I'm using it. Ooh, here's some more springtime nostalgia pieces. Love those mushrooms. Love the watercolor look and the children's kind of illustration look. Love the mountains with the wildflowers too. Let's let's see. Oh, more scraps. These are from the accordion journal that I made. I like the green one last week. I'm still not measuring. I'm just not in the mood. I am not in the mood to measure, so I'm not going to. Oh, Sala. I know. I feel that still. It's called imposter syndrome, honey. We all get it. I get it all the time. Sometimes I'm just sitting on my couch at night and I'm like, what am I doing with a YouTube channel? Nobody, what am I doing? How, what? I mean, that's really seriously what I think. I'm like, what am I doing? Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm trying to connect with others and I'm following my passion. That's what I'm doing. And that's how I answer myself now. Because sometimes I have that feeling too. Like, why would anyone want to watch my channel? Do I even know what I'm talking about? Why do I have a YouTube channel? Oh, girl. It's called imposter syndrome, and it's rude, and it's not nice, and we don't like it. But it's real. Let's see if we can use this. You just have to ignore it and move on. If you're following your passion and you're having fun, just do it. YouTube is for everyone. And honestly, whether you know what you're talking about or not, I've seen a lot of channels where people just get started. They don't have expertise. They don't even have a lot of experience in crafting, but they're just like, they find it, they stumble upon it, and they go for it. And that's cool. That's commendable. I'm here for it. I'm proud of them for doing that, having that kind of guts. I like this. I'll do it. I'll just do it. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Oh, there's another side. Do that side. I kind of want something with yellow. Let's do this one. It'll be nice to tie in the yellow from over there. I'm always so honored that you guys spend time with me here on my channel. You could be anywhere, you could be doing anything, and you're hanging out with me, and I'm just so honored by that. Cannot even tell you. It's a little wonky, but it will work. I'm gonna glue it down and then trim it. Whoa. Gluing myself. You know, I think that's one thing that's so stirring about like hateful comments on channels is a lot of content creators are already questioning themselves. They're their worst critic most of the time. And then they get these comments and it really stirs them because they've already been telling themselves negative things about them, you know. But they're having to overcome, you know, it takes a lot of courage to creatively put yourself out there. And then people leave nasty comments and it's like, They're like validating the person's worst fears. It's really sad. Okay, let's work on this cover. Yes, yes. This is going on the cover. Boop. And we just need to masterboard some more. And I am enjoying using the scraps that we've already created because it'll make everything make more sense. Man, I get things dirty with my gluey fingers. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Well, that was almost too easy, wasn't it? Hour and 15 minutes. Not bad, y'all. All right. I want to put this right here. Tie up that little seam. Too distracting? Maybe we'll just show that much of it. Too particular? I agree. All right. Now, let's do a little bit of decorating and then I'll let you go. But looky there. So quick. Now, I will say this. Let me just say this. Last week, we made... I have to find it first. We made an accordion journal together in the same amount of time, and we started from nothing, and we made this journal in an hour. Actually, we made this journal in like 30 minutes, but then with all my talking and everything, it took longer. Yeah, this is an accordion journal too. So again, I don't know that this really saves time by already having it made the way it is, but for some people it is going to be, I think it's just a good jumping off point. If you're a little nervous to get started, a little unsure of how to construct a journal, I think they're great for that. For me personally, I would rather just build my own. I'm going to be honest. But everyone wants and needs something different, and I respect that. I'm happy to use my scraps, although we barely made a dent. I have so many scraps, it's barely made a dent. Well, not much of that's going to show, so I don't need to glue the whole thing on there. Now, this is a Tsunami Rose. I need to get back to using her digitals. Love her stuff too. There's so many people. It's so hard. So many wonderful creators out there who make beautiful things for us to use. Okay, let me trim this off. And let me do a better job. Okay, that will work. That will work. Let's put some Timmy tape on it. It seems to be a consistent theme for this journal. We'll go through and see if any other spots need it. Oh, but I like it. Playing with scraps. I hear you, bird. That one's even got the Timmy tape. I feel like this one needs a little something, but I want people to have a place to put things themselves. I don't need to decorate the whole thing. Let's see. That keeps sticking. I don't know what is sticking on. Ah, it's sticking over here. I still haven't found my adhesive eraser. I need to pick another one up. I'm sure it's lost here on my desk. Wouldn't that be wonderful to have a crafternoon with your daughter? I hope my daughter does that with me one day. I mean, we craft together, but I mean when she's older and like doesn't live at home and like makes a choice to come craft with me. This little flippy doodad. So if this book didn't have enough pages for you, you know, you can always add, oh, looky there. I almost forgot about the problematic sunflowers. Why are they problematic? I don't know, but they have been. It's just been a little problematic fitting them in. Like that country road. And what are we going to do for the top? Missy, does your daughter still live in the van or the RV and travel and stuff? I think she was doing the nomadic thing. That was years ago though, wasn't it? And you had a fur baby she had a fur baby. That's what I remember about your daughter. I sent this ruler to school with my daughter for a science fair project, and look how it came back to me. She's like, sorry, I kind of tore up your ruler, Mom. I mean, I sent her with a metal, I didn't think, well, it's fine. That's replaceable, but it's just funny. It came back in that kind of condition. That's not doing it for me either. That's not doing it for me. That's getting closer. Why does this bother? Why? I don't know. I'm looking through my scraps, by the way. I just don't know why I'm feeling so conflicted by I love sunflower. Like, I don't know where the conflict, the source of the conflict is. We're just going to put that green on there. That's it. I'm just going to make a decision. And maybe with proper decoration, it'll be better. It'll make more sense and be better. Missy's saying she can relate to Salo because the last couple of videos she's glued something upside down. Oh, you mean you're like human? It's good to know. Good to know. Sounds like something a human would do. Whoops. I almost cut my page. Okay, I can live with that. That's okay with me. Didn't know if I'd ever get that page covered. All right. You know, I think we'll put a bird. Let's try to put a bird on it and see what happens. I have some mixed media birds. Maybe cut that a little short, but that's okay. Maybe a mixed media bird. They're kind of big. The ones that I have near me right now are a little bit big. Ooh, wrong color. How do you know if you got your colors right? If they make you go, oof, keep looking. That's a technical piece of advice. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm not gonna, like, I really don't like forcing things. That never makes me happy. So I'm gonna move on from that. Look at these scraps. Hey, look at those. I think with these, we're gonna take some of these. I know, some people would just throw these away. I get it. I am not some people. I save them. But I think we can take these, aw, it's part of a children's book, and decorate some of the pages with them. I thought I had some that were thinner. Oh, look at this. This is just a file folder cut down, but that's just like a journal ready to go right there. Lace, scrappy scraps, scrappy scraps. This is what I was looking for, even thinner pieces. If you don't have washi tape, don't worry. Just cut your pattern paper down into thin strips. Okay, I'm gonna throw this away. Aren't you proud of me? Gone. All right. Some of it may not legitimately need to be in here. Ooh, here's some more of those. Okay, I think I have enough. So, put the scraps aside again. We need to figure out what we're gonna do. Another thing, real quick, is that I want to figure out what to do with, you know what's fun about this is like a flip-flop journal. You know, I love a flip-flop journal. Okay, but this side, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with these pages, like these, like why? Why does that flip down? That's what my brain wants to figure out, is what and why. So I'm kind of wanting to figure out that little bit of a riddle for my, I think it would be kind of cute. This won't do it. Like, we can't do it with these, but to make kind of a flip, like you could have kind of a journaling flip, a place to journal. These, again, these aren't the papers for that, but if they were thinner paper, even like notebook paper, you could put it up here and cover the flip, but then unfold it, journal on the pages. My brain likes that idea. All right, let's use these thinner pieces. We can go around to some of the areas like this. You could use paint, you could use ink, or you could use like little strips of paper and kind of do borders around these if you wanted to. Might be kind of fun to do like this little strip of a border at the top and the bottom. I only have one strip of this. So this is where it's, you know, getting real scrappy. But it might be fun to come in and just add some little details with these little strips. Like I feel like something needs to go right there. I feel like that needs a piece of ephemera or decoration of some sort. Maybe like a little journal tag to go right there. This is from my friend Rhonda. She got me the stamps and dies that make these really cool labels, and then I just stamped the word journal inside of it. And I made a whole bunch of them. They were from hot off the press. Oh, too humid. Yeah. I know. I can hear. I get that. Yeah, people do appreciate mistakes. They, you know, they like to see, okay, she messed up. How's she going to fix it? I mess up all the time. How am I going to fix it? I think it makes it a lot more relatable when we leave those kinds of things in to our videos. I don't think I'm going to go crazy. This is still, like, there's a little smudge down here that's bothering me. I don't think I'm going to go crazy decorating this. It's just a scrappy little journal. This is like a little book that someone sent me. I want to see if there's something in here. Oh, I think this is a sticker. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's see if there's a sunflower. A yellow rose. Blends too much. You need that pop of red. You need a contrast. But I'm looking to see if there's something that goes a little more with the sunflower. Watch the sunflower be somebody else's favorite page. That's totally happens. You can't always make things that you love or like, because not everyone likes and loves the same things. You have to have enough freedom and acceptance to make things you don't really love or like and know that other people will. I think that's a good lesson to learn when you're making things, especially for others. If you're just making something for yourself, then just do what you like. But if you're making things for others, don't get bogged down only based on what you like. Hot little tip. It doesn't matter what you're making. If you're crocheting, if you're paper crafting, it applies to all the things. Let's put that there. It's not the coolest thing. It's fine though. Let's take a big piece of Tim tape and just put it right down the middle. Once this starts getting like collaged up, it'll be cool. That is what we made today. I think I have every surface covered now. I don't understand the point of this. I'm just going to be honest. What I could have done is not covered the inside and just glued them down and made a pocket. And I might end up doing that, even though I did cover those. Just because I don't know. My brain wants that to have functionality, and I'm not finding it. I don't really know which side is the front. Now this kind of feels like the front because it has that journal label there. And definitely, like, it's got a different kind of vibe. It's definitely got the scrappy vibe going on. Yep, guess what? I have to glue those pockets down. Just, I have to. That one, I'm gonna leave the little flappy flap. This is getting glued right now. Because when I open up the accordion, which I expect people will do with an accordion journal, they get all crazy. So that's a done deal. That's going to be a pocket. I know, it seems like such a waste that we covered. I know. But, you know, just got to figure it out as you go along sometimes. I'm going to put that right there. Ooh, like that side too, but I'm going to do the other one. This had this rough edge from where it was like the last piece of the paper in the paper pad. Oh, there's one of my hairs. Nobody wants that except for me on my head. Yeah, it still has a little bit of the glue even attached to it. That's where the glue was holding the paper pad together. And it was the last sheet. I used up that paper pad. And it tore up the paper a little bit. Not that that matters. We've got that covered now. It wasn't really bothering me before, but I don't know. I like this better. I'm so happy this has pockets now. It's a function. It functions. I can put things inside of them. Yay! I can even use some of this tape on the pockets just for decoration. Now I want to make sure I don't tape the wrong, I don't want to tape my journal together. That's kind of fun. You can just put a little piece of tape here and there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video of me using my scraps. I hope you get in your craft room and use some of your scraps. If you want to see how to make a journal like this, start to finish, check out my video from last week. I made the entire thing literally in about 30 minutes. The cool thing about making your own is you can use paper that already has like patterns and designs, and then you don't have to cover them. With this one, we have to cover it. But that's also fun. I mean, this would be a great journal for a mixed media artist where you just bring out all your stencils and your paste and your sprays and your inks, and you just get all inky and messy. Like, it really would be good for that. But there it is. I'll come back and add more to it, I'm sure. Now that I have pockets, I can add things into the pockets. I might add more random pieces of patterned paper to edges just to add more detail and make it more collage-like, you know? But I had fun hanging out with y'all. I'm going to read your comments real quick, so don't go anywhere. I always get a little bit behind. It's hard to craft and keep the crafting going and read comments. I need a bill. like Tracy and Bill over at Mindless Craft. I need a Bill who can read me the comments while I craft. That would be awesome. I get so caught up in the creative process that I get behind, but I'm going to get caught up right now. Sharon Castor showed up. Hi, Sharon. How are you, dear? How was your summer? You're going to have to go back to the classroom soon, aren't you? I told my son, hey, I want to take you shopping for school clothes and stuff. He's like, let's not even talk about it. Like, don't even mention school to me for another month. Was kind of the vibe I got from him. Oh, bless his heart. I understand. He's going into high school. My gosh, I can't believe it. I'm going to have a high schooler and a middle schooler. No more elementary kids in this house. Just crazy. Yeah, I don't hate that page anymore. Just keep working on it. Keep building them up. If you don't like something, just keep collaging until you do. Well, thank you, Rhonda, getting people to give the thumbs up. Yeah, you just have to keep going. Hey, Patricia Taylor, how are you? So cute, just using my scraps. I do like the idea that you can expand these little notebooks because there's not that many pages, but you can add pages in. So that's fun. Strawberries and sunflowers. This has really got the summer vibes, doesn't it? Flowers, strawberries, and sunflowers. Roses, more wildflowers, little bunnies. The little bunnies, when we watched our movie outside last night, they were like, hey, y'all aren't usually out here. What are you doing? This is our time. This page needs something. It does. It needs a decoration. Oh, Cordelia, you're so funny. Oh, Sharon, you're going to be 61 next month. Awesome. Kim, you're in my park. Yep, act like we're 15 sometimes. Patricia's 74, but young at heart. I love it, love it. Stella's, she's the young one. She's 32 this year. Oh my goodness. Scrappy Tales this weekend. Nice. Brian has a channel, B&D Crafts and More, and he is on the Scrappy Tales design team. I'm going to be playing with some of their stuff. 56. Hi, Yvette. How are you? I didn't see your giveaway. You know what, Brian? I honestly don't usually sign up for giveaways and things just because I already have too much. So I figure there's people out there who need it more than I do. But I love that you're doing a giveaway. I absolutely love that. And y'all should go check it out. You know what I'm going to put right here while I'm reading y'all's comments? Because, you know, I'm terrible at saying goodbye, but whatever. Don't judge me. I'm going to put one in, I'm going to put these girls because this journal is Summer 11 and this is a scrap as well. It's such a summery journal. Let's put these girls in there. I really kind of like these, but I think they might be too tall. I want to cut and see. If they're too tall, then we'll use the other girls. Yep, they are just barely. Let me see. I kind of don't want to give up on them. They're too fun. I think we can make it work. I also don't want to fully fussy cut them out if they're not going to work because y'all don't want to watch all that. Y'all thought y'all were about to go. Get off the hook. I mean, you can go anytime, but stay, hang out until we get this done. They are large and in charge, but I really like them. And I think they have the right summer vibe for our little journal here. Fingers. Oh, fingers. She kept all of her digits. But it would be okay if she didn't. I might actually trim off that index finger. I don't mind editing. We'll see. Hands are hard. For fussy cutting, for drawing. Thanks, Sala. You are amazing. Thank you for sharing Brian's channel with everyone. Y'all should go check him out. We're going to be the 46ers, Brian. Brian, is your birthday in August too? I know that I think T from Not Afraid of Color, I think her birthday is the 15th of August. Mine's the 14th. I think and my mom's is the 15th. Oh, we're going to an English tea for our birthdays this year. There's some kind of special tea service that you can do at a restaurant that she likes. And they bring all the cucumber sandwiches and the teas and things. Sounds fun. It's something she wants to do, so I'm down to do it. I'm sure we'll have a good time. Oh my gosh, can't take her anywhere. Oh gosh. You never know what she'll do or say. Okay. Cute bag. Before I found crafting, I've always had a thing for accessories. I've always liked bags and shoes and jewelry. Now I just buy craft supplies. They're just barely gonna fit on here, but they're gonna be so cute. Isn't that a good movie, Rebecca? I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Fried Green Tomatoes. That was a while ago. I really gotta catch up. Sella's channel name, and Sella, I hope you added it, is Card Times Ahead. I'm way behind, Brian. I'm terrible. Yeah, I just embraced it at a young age. I was like, yeah, I'm the black sheep. We all know it. Can't hide it. So, might as well just be myself. I like what I like. I am who I am. Can't be anybody else. They're already taken. Just gotta be myself. Yeah, Brian, I get behind, but I'm gonna catch up. I catch up in like a lightning round when I don't want to say goodbye and I finally get caught up. I'm gonna cut these out. Ave, hi, how are you? How's your journal making going? I think you made your first journal recently. It'll win you guys over. I want to journal about the last couple of days. We've had a lot of fun. We've gone a lot of places, and it's just fun. I struggle with journaling when it's just another work day, you know, that feeling. That's when I struggle to really journal. Nice. Those little details always make a difference. They're worth it. I do think she's going to lose that index finger. She'll be fine. Boop, it's gone. And actually, I think her hand looks more normal now. And she'll fit on the page better. I'm going to let them keep their heads, but they might lose their shoes a little bit. Yay. Thanks for sticking it out with me on that. It's going to make me like this journal even more. I have, and Kim is asking, have you suggested to Sparkle Heart to have her scrapbook her Barbie pictures? Yes, yes, and she's on board for that. So I'm gonna have to just let her do that first. I think what we'll do is I'll have her scrapbook her Barbie pictures while I scrapbook one of our little weekend getaway kind of trips. And then I'm going to try to win her over that way. She might lose a little bit of her head. Aren't these girls cute? These are from Deb. Deb Red? No, Red Deb on Etsy. Red Deb. Here, it's bigger. I saved this actually. Red Deb. That is where these came from. Little friends. So cute. I like her kits have like all these little, you know, pieces that you could scrapbook with or whatever too. Let's add this Friends Forever here. I do not know what that was. What was that, Fazzy? I'm pretty much done now with this book. For real this time. This page was just too blank. I'll come back later and add journaling cards and things to this so that they'll have a place to journal. But yay. Oh, that's fun. So fun. Got a little pocket over here with some lilies. Oh, and this one opens like that. That's it. There it is. And that page makes me happy. So yay. That's how I know I've hit my stride. This might be the front of the journal. I don't know. That part doesn't matter. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Yeah, going live this morning. Hey, for all my members, I have some stuff coming out for you. Linda, how are you? How was Despicable? Did y'all enjoy it? Well, we were thinking about going to see it. And I was like, I wonder if Linda, I'm sure you just enjoyed it because I think you were with your granddaughter. So kind of doesn't matter what you're watching, right? As long as you're with them. Mercy, hi. Who else has YouTube channels on here so I can subscribe? So Sala, Messy Missy has one. Did y'all add her? She does a lot of collage and glue book and journaling. She has just a whole mixture. There are a lot of, I think, Missy, you're going live more now, aren't you? But yeah, she has one. Ave, are you doing channel now? I can't remember. I want to say that you are, that you just started. I'm not sure. Hi, Cindy Elkins. Aw. How you doing? Yeah. Now this, okay, so the foundation for this was from Tim Holtz. It's called the Pocket Folio for anyone who's joining later. Okay, and that's what I used, and my scraps. I just pulled scraps and came up with this. I like it because it is like a flip-flop journal. If you don't have Tim Holtz, don't want to buy anything, and you just want to use your supplies, go back and watch my video from last Saturday, when I think it was last Saturday, when I made this journal, which is also a flip-flop accordion journal. We made it, it takes about 30 minutes. It's so easy, and it's really kind of the same concept. It's an accordion journal. So I made this out of cereal box. So you don't have to go buy something to make what I made today. You can just make it your own. But I had one of these and I thought, well, let me combine something new with something old, which is all my scraps, and make something. Oh, Ave, yes, you do have a channel. Ave Demonte Designs. I only have 2 videos because I still feel in that area that I'm not good enough yet. And that is the operative word. You are just, you just have to just do it. Aw, thanks, Mercy. That's so sweet. Have I subscribed? I need to go to subscribe to you, Ave. Catching up to y'all. So yeah, okay, she did live in the old buses. She converted into a home all last year and traveled the country. She's taken a break for a bit. Well, that's good. Missy just refilled her coffee. I want some coffee. That sounds good. Sala, she says, that's what would happen with my younger daughter. I call her a termite. She destroys everything, starting with the coffee table and ending with the stencils and books. I know that I have it here. I have Carmen's junk journal from when she was 3 years old. It's a treasure. Sala, if you make your daughter a junk journal, I'm looking for it. I know it's within arm's reach. It's a treasure. I just can't put my hand on it right now. But yeah, I have Sparkle Hearts junk journal from when she was 3 years old. You just make them a fun little journal and give them a bunch of stickers and markers, and it's adorable. Rebecca, you're YouTube taught. We all are. Well, maybe not all, but a lot of us are. I was YouTube taught. Kim saying, it makes me feel better when someone else glues something upside down on their cards. It validates me as a crafter. Heck yeah. That means you're human. Lou, hi, how are you? Good morning. Yeah. That makes you normal if you're gluing things upside down. Vicky's getting some happy mail out today. That's so good. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Gloria. Sorry, I know y'all. Dana, hi. Y'all commented a long time ago. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, that's funny. Kim says, I leave the upside down thing on my card, and on the inside, I write, oops. Oh, how nice. Cindy, I have a couple of wedding junk journals on my channel. My most recent one, I made it like maybe 2 months ago. I need to make another one. Um, there are a lot of digitals for it. They're actually a lot, I don't know. There's a number of digitals though on Etsy for it if you're looking. Hey Shay, how you doing? I think too though, what you can do is if you don't use printables and you just find like beautiful paper, um, and like embossing and lace, you can use bling and things like that and just make a beautiful journal that way as well. Hi, Jonah. How are you? I know we have lots of bunnies in our yard. I love watching them too. I think Cindy might be looking for wedding ones. I know. I love sunflowers too. I don't know why I was struggling so much with that. Maritza, how are you? Oh, Shay. She's like, Tim Holtz wants you to glue that in as a pocket. Yeah, that was, I could see where someone might want to leave it down, but no, I needed that glued in. I was not liking that when I expanded the journal. I wasn't liking how those were falling down and then potentially messing things up. I did not like that. Ave needs to make a wedding album too. Sala, sounds like we need some wedding printables. Just saying, for the crowd. Seems like that's what everybody wants. Big G, how you doing? Oh no. Came home with a twisted ankle and a skinned up my leg and 3 of my toes. Oh gosh. After stepping off the curb into a storm drain. Bless your heart. I guess you just are going to have to craft, girlfriend. You can't clean. You can't cook. You're just going to have to craft. I don't know. I hope you get better soon. Oh my gosh, Dina, I know. I feel like I blinked 3 times and they were done with elementary school. It just time flies. That's a good idea, Cinnamon. Hey, girl, by the way. Let your son use something of yours to be a YouTuber. Say that he should be with you to read your comments and help you back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to help him as much as I can. The thing is he's not going to be like a crafty YouTuber, which is what I know about. He's going to be like a technical kind of gamer YouTuber. I don't know anything about green screens and sharing screens and all of that. Oh, you did retire. Good for you, Sharon. And now you're substituting. My mom substitutes too. Hey, Sonia. Stuck on 25. Are you talking about your years? That's a good place. Hey, Trudy. Aren't those girls so cute? I'm great with those big scissors. Hey, MCOS. Well, I just love fussy cutting with my big scissors. I actually struggle. I have little bitty scissors, but look, they look brand new. I don't use them. I mean, every once in a while, there will be a little something. Flufflebun, hi, how's it going? Sorry, I really did get behind, didn't I, huh? Oh, with the craft knife, yeah. Ramona, hi, how are you? I know those vintage girls. That was the vintage girls for the win on that page for sure. And looky there, Brian says the sunflower page is his favorite. That one's over here. Right? I really struggled with that, but we pulled it together. Get it together, Bitty Penny. Okay. Oh, you should do one, Missy. They're fun. Lives are fun. I should be better at catching, like staying and with the comments on time. That's the thing I struggle with the most, but they are lots of fun. Emptiness Scrapper. Yes, that is, speaking of other channels, that's Maddie from Empty Nest Scrapper. She's wonderful. Oh, and Devin Rex for Art is here. Hey, Devin, just getting caught up on comments. She has a channel as well. Oh, cool. Yvette was crafting with me and she finished her craft roulette card. I'm going to make one too, Yvette. I think I'm going to do fried green tomatoes card. And oh my gosh, Devin, I have been really enjoying your videos, your gel print videos for the postcards, because you're showing different techniques on the gel plate. That has been so much fun. Really liked the one that you did with like the silk flowers, and you did, what was it? The Canon, some kind of faux technique where, yeah, anyways, I really liked that one. And then I think it was the one that you shared maybe yesterday. There was another technique, and I was like, oh, so fun. It's been a lot of fun watching. Well, yeah, so that's it. I finally got caught up to you guys. Sorry, that's my weak spot. I got to get better about that. I'll come back and add more things to it, but we are done with this. This was all scraps, 100% scraps, except for the little folio. And it was lots of fun to make. Lots of fun hanging out with you guys. I'll put this in the craft fair booth too. We'll see how it goes. All right. Thanks for subscribing and sharing all the channels. I know it means a lot to everyone. And I know that we have, you know, lots of friends here who are always supporting and sharing. And, you know, it just means a lot to know that you guys are going over and joining their channels and checking them out. So thank you. I love it when I see my friends that comment on my videos, my crafty friends here. When I see y'all commenting on other people's videos, I get so excited when I see y'all on other channels and sharing your love and kindness. So keep doing that. That's awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me, spending your time with me. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Have a great weekend.